Alright, Spyderco came through with another knife today, and this one was very hard to get a hold of. Let's take a fast look at it. Okay, it arrived in the normal Spyderco box, and on the label it's got a bunch of numbers, and right there you can see it's the Para-Military 2, made in B of N. That's February of this year. And it's very hard to get a hold of. Took me a while watching the knife stores, but here it is, and it is the Para-Military 2 digital camo. The one thing I like about this, it has a 4-way pocket clip, and also has what's called a compression lock. And overall length of this little guy is right around, actually it's right at 8 inches. Really nice. This is going to be one of my more better everyday carry knives. Let's just do a little comparison here to the regular military, which is about 9, I think it's 9 1/4 inches, or 9 and something like a little over 9 inches. A little bit smaller, about a ½ ounce lighter. And the only thing wrong with the military is it came with a 1-way pocket clip. I drilled these holes down here myself so I can carry it tip up right-handed. But that military is really a nice one to carry. It's a little big, but this one's going to be a really good one to carry. It's the Para-Military 2, and just for comparison, it's just about the same size as this is the Tenacious. About the same size as Tenacious, but about 4 times as costly. This is the Mannix. Pretty much the same size as the Mannix. Different blade style. Speaking of which, the blade is made out of CPM S30V. This is just my second S30V Spyderco, and the other one, of course, is the military, the bigger one. And looking around this knife, it's got flow-through construction, really good traction notches on the thumb ramp, also on the choke point on the blade right there. It's got these great G10 scales, digital camo, and I will be carrying this one right hand, tip up. I did have to loosen the pivot screw up a little bit. It was a little bit tight, so let's take a look at how it cuts. I'm going to do a really fast cut test on this old Twinkie box. Of course, it came Spyderco Sharp, which is always good. I'm going to try it on a piece of metal. And yes, it also cuts metal. This is just an A&W root beer can. So that's a quick look at the Spyderco Para-Military 2. It's an excellent one if you can get a hold of one. They're hard to get a hold of, and they're just a little bit over $100. I think I paid $115 for it at the knife. I think it was Knife Center. But there's a few of my other Spydercos. That yellow one's a Salt, H1 Salt. Second one is the Tenacious. That orange one is it's one of my favorite knives, the Delica. Next one is a Mannix. The green one is the Endura 4. I have a couple of those. So yeah, Spydercos are worth getting. They're always pretty good. And of course it deserves a little cowbell. Knuckle bump.